Hey guys, Seth at UpGood, and today we're cooking. I'm going to show you a very basic method called braising, also known as pot roasting. And what's sweet about braising is that it's fast, it's easy, and it's foolproof. And as an added side benefit of braising, it's a method that's also been known to turn home cooks into home heroes. So what is braising? Braising is taking a large cut of meat, partially submerging it in liquid, and cooking it for a long period of time. This does a number of things. First, it makes your meat more tender by breaking down those connective tissues and those muscle fibers. Second, it imparts a lot of flavor into your meat. And then lastly, if you have a whoops moment in the kitchen and you accidentally overcook your meal, it's not even going to matter with this recipe. It'll still turn out awesome. So first things first, make sure you've got Alexa in the background playing some sweet music. And then second, most important, make sure you've got your wine poured. Now we can jump into the food. We're going to use lamb shanks. And this is a little recipe that I like to call Shama, Lamba, Ding Dong. Here's how it works. First off, as you can see, there's very limited ingredients here. We only have 9. And the lemon is actually optional. So now we have 8 ingredients. Carrots. We don't even have to peel these. Just trim them and wash them. With the meat, you don't even have to sear it. So today, I'm saving you time and I'm saving you steps. This recipe is great. Check it out. Take your carrots and make a bed in the bottom of your pot. And once that's completed, go ahead and put in your meat. Now, you want to use 3 to 4 lamb shanks. Okay, next, whole canned tomatoes. 5 cloves of garlic. 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Now here's an awesome trick. Instead of getting your little spoons out and measuring it, just use the cap. 2 caps. Take a white wine. Make sure that it's a white wine that you would drink normally. If it's not, don't use it. And put about 1/3 of a bottle in. You want to make sure that you've got the meat partially covered, like I said. About halfway is good to no more than 3/4. This is a big pot, so I'm going to have to use most of the bottle. Next up, your salt. 3-finger pinch. 12 inches high. Few good turns of your pepper grinder. And you're ready to go. Now, all you need is your oven set to 350 degrees. Put the cover on and throw this bad boy in there for 2 hours. I'll come back and we'll look at the end result in a little bit. All right, everything just came out of the oven and we're good to go. And let me tell you, this whole place smells amazing. And the best part, the prep took less than 5 minutes. And while it sat in the oven for 2 hours, you didn't even have to lift a finger. So now we're ready to go to the serving portion. But just a quick tip, if you want to have a couple sides to serve this with, maybe some risotto or some mashed potatoes would work great with this dish. So coming over here, we're going to grab our last ingredient, which is completely optional, and that's our lemon. And if you just want to add a little increased flavor and some prettier presentation, just go ahead and zest a little bit of that on top, and you are good to go. And that is it. Now you're cooking. Just get ready because you're going to be bombarded with a bunch of compliments.